Well, good morning, Randy T-Bird out here in Hazy, Arizona this morning. Saturday morning, March 6th of this year, 2021. Can you believe it's March already? I imagine you folks that live in cold country are praying for April. It's really starting to get nice. I'm not even wearing a leather today. It's only about 9:30 in the morning and it's already 70. It's supposed to be 87 today. So it's going to be a beautiful day. Got lots of things going on today, but I wanted to get out for a ride this morning. Since last weekend was kind of a wipeout, I got out for a little bit, but I did not get a vlog done last week because I had a bunch of domestic things to do. And but all that is done. Anybody that has a house knows that there's things you need to do, you got to get done, and had to replace a Arcadia door, had to plant some trees, trying to get this barren landscape that's our yard into something that looks good. But you know, never mind all that hardcore biker yard care stuff. Anyway, I'm out on the Softail Street Bob 114. Last Sunday, took a bunch of stuff to the swap meet, and it was really looking like a bust. A lot of people selling, not a lot of people buying. Mostly the other sellers buying and trading amongst themselves. So I did manage to pick up some things through trade. I came out with basically no money in my pocket and paid for my space rental, paid back my buddy for some money that I owed him for something, and I had people look at stuff all day long. I had some Dominion mirrors that I'd had on the Heritage that I took off, and some guy looked at them like 10 times and kept coming back. And toward the end of the day, I wanted to walk around to see what was out there, and I ran into a guy that had a Mustang fastback seat like I had on my Slim a while back, and asked him what he wanted for it, and which was kind of academic at that point because I didn't have any money. And he says, "Hey, you're the guy with the Dominion mirrors, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Hey, I'll trade you." And I said, "Okay, sold." Then I ended up trading a seat for an entire backrest assembly with a pad that fits the bike, and all I had to do was buy the detachable mounts for it, and I've got about $400–500 worth of stuff or more, and all I did was trade some stuff for it. So that would be the swap in swap meet, and so it was a profitable day for me, and I get to put stuff on the bike. And of course, as soon as I got home, the first thing I did was unload the stuff back into the garage and get that seat on. And I'll tell you what, it's got a heck of a back support for it, and I'm really digging that right now. So, and it looks good too. So I had ordered a Memphis Shades fairing for this right after I got it. You know, sometimes when you buy a bike you get to skip a payment, so I had to put that to good use. So I ordered that. It still has not come in. It's been more than a month, and apparently they're still waiting for one piece, so maybe next week. So I gotta have some wind protection, plus I love the looks of the Gauntlet fairing. I had it on my Dynas, and they really block a lot of wind, so I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, that's the update on the Softail Street Bob right now. Just out riding and enjoying it, trying to get to that first service, get that done and over with. So I put some miles on, and you can't pick a better day for it than today. It's beautiful. You know, I like wearing my leather jacket, but it gets to be this time of year in March, with spring's coming on, that I like the lack of bulkiness when I'm riding, and it's probably be safer to be wearing it. Feels a little freer on the old body when I'm riding. Kind of hazy today. I'm not sure what that's about. We had a nasty windstorm last week, and it stirred up some dust, but that should be all done by now. I'm trying to figure out what that guy was doing. But the desert's green. It's looking good here. Gonna have to get out on my quad. I think we're gonna go out tomorrow, get out early and hit some trails, because all the trails that were in the burn area up on 87 are back open, so I'm gonna take advantage of that. That's what I really wanted to do when I got it, and it's not nearly as far to go before I can put some wheels in the dirt, so that's good. See, a lot of these new Street Bobs are being sold. I can't believe how many I've seen already. They're extremely popular. Harley, I think the ad of the 114 to this bike has really stoked the interest, so I'm glad to see that. Also, the Pan America was released this last week, and while I still think it's kind of weird looking in the front end styling, apparently it's getting some good reviews. People are liking it. It's not going to be available to the general public for a while, till May, I guess, but it seems to have some first-class hardware on it, and you know, of course, the slick production of the video is going to show all the good stuff. But what surprised me the most is that it was under $20,000 for the base model. It's about $17,900, and that's not bad. I mean, that's competitive with the BMWs and the bigger Triumphs and everything. And I like the idea they got a feature on the Pan America that has it's an option. It's a $1,000 option, to be fair. Actually lowers the seat height when you come to a stop, which is like an inch to an inch and a half, and for those of us that have short legs, that's a real cool feature. And then I guess as soon as you get going, the suspension goes right back up to the normal ride height. So it is a heavy bike. It's over 500 pounds. Excuse me. But that is not unusual or uncommon amongst adventure bikes. They're all well up into the poundage. I mean, a BMW Adventure is over 600 pounds. The 1250 Adventure model. And the bigger Triumphs are heavy. The Yamahas, they're all pretty big. They're all pretty heavy. KTMs are lighter, but KTM is a more dirt-oriented vehicle versus the on-road. But I still am very impressed by the KTM 790, and I guess now they bumped the motor size up to 890. But that's not in my program right now. It's more I'd like to have down the road, but yeah, I'm gonna have to win a lottery, or you know, inherit from a rich relative that I'm really not certain that I have. In fact, I'm pretty certain I don't have any rich relatives. I'm not sure what that is. Adventure style bike. Ah, the bugs are out today. I can't wait to get my fairing, and I can keep all those bugs off my screen. Something about that little piece of plastic, I just either sends them up and over, either catches them or sends them up and over me. So, well, I figured out why it's hazy. As soon as I got out here to the desert, it's windy as hell. I'm into a pretty vicious headwind, and it's bouncing me around here. So I don't know if that's going to last all day. They said it was going to be breezy, but this is downright windy. Anyway, back to the Pan America. I think that when you can actually see the bike in person, maybe that styling will grow on you a little bit, but the tech is there. I mean, it's got variable valve timing. It's got active suspension as an option, cruise control, you name it, all the creature comforts that people in the adventure bike world want. And I was surprised by how good the I'll call it the the straight motorcycle press has been evaluating it, and it's been good evaluating on YouTube. There's a few cranks out there that because it doesn't have fringe or cast iron cylinders, are not going to like it, but they're not going to like that kind of bike anyway. So, you know, I hope everybody gives it a chance. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm not going to own one, but I hope they do well with it. The motor looks awesome. It really looks, I mean, 150 horsepower, that's new ground for Harley-Davidson. And I bet you it's going to be an absolute ripper. So much for that. Let me know in your comments what you think about the Pan America. I don't expect any BMW riders or KTM riders to want to be changing right away, but I think maybe people sitting on the fence about getting an adventure bike and they'd like to do something that keeps some money in the United States will look that way. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, just out putting some more miles on the bike and enjoying that, and wow, I'm gonna have a heck of a tailwind on the way home. But if I got a lot of wind noise today, it's because the wind is absolutely howling right now. So anyway, this is Randy Teever out here at Arizona. I'm also going to drop in another video here this afternoon showing my latest ads to the Street Bob. And man, my walk around video has just absolutely become viral, at least for my channel. Well over 3,500 views, and thank you all for watching. Thank you folks for subscribing, especially you folks in the last week or two that have joined my channel here or are watching my videos. I sure appreciate it. Anyway, this is Randy Teever out here in Arizona, wishing you well and signing off.